why the Roman structures are so intact, and some interesting facts about them. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey through time and talk about one of the most fascinating and enduring civilizations in history, the Romans. But trust me, this isn't going to be another boring history lecture. It's quite a different and interesting one. We're going to talk about why Roman structures are still so intact today, and some of the most interesting facts about them. So let's get started. Have you ever wondered why a Roman structure is still so intact? Well, it's all thanks to the Romans' amazing engineering skills. They were experts at building with concrete, which is a material that hardens over time and is resistant to weathering. They also used a technique called opus caementicium, which is where they would mix volcanic ash and lime to make a type of concrete that was even stronger than the concrete we use today. This is why you can still see the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and other Roman structures standing tall after thousands of years. But it's not just the concrete that's kept these structures intact. The Romans also used a lot of metal reinforcement in their buildings. They would embed iron bars into the concrete to make it even stronger. This is why you can still see the iron bars in some Roman structures today. They even used metal clamps to hold the stones in place, making sure that the structures would last for centuries. Did you know that there are some interesting facts about Roman structures? Let's start with the Pantheon. This iconic structure was built in 126 AD and is considered one of the best preserved Roman buildings in the world. This incredible temple has stood the test of time for nearly 2,000 years. But what's the secret to its longevity? Well, the key to the Pantheon's durability is its dome. Made of concrete, this dome is a true engineering marvel. It's the largest unsupported dome in the world, measuring 142 feet in diameter and reaching a height of over 100 feet. But what's even more impressive is that the dome is completely self-supporting. The Romans used a unique mixture of volcanic ash, lime, and pozzolanic rock to create a type of concrete that was much stronger and more durable than anything we have today. This allowed them to build the dome without the need for any internal support, making it one of the most structurally sound buildings in history. Another impressive Roman structure that has stood the test of time is the Colosseum. Built in 80 AD, this massive amphitheater was used for gladiatorial contests, public spectacles, and even animal hunts. But despite centuries of wear and tear, the Colosseum is still standing tall today. One of the reasons the Colosseum has been able to survive is its underground structures. Beneath the arena floor, there were a series of tunnels and rooms that were used to store animals, gladiators, and other performers. These underground structures help to distribute the weight of the upper levels and prevent the Colosseum from collapsing. But there's more to the Colosseum than just its underground structures. The Colosseum also has a series of arches that help to distribute weight and support the upper levels. These arches were made of a type of concrete called opus caementicium, which was a mixture of lime, sand, and small stones. This type of concrete was not only strong, but it was also able to withstand the elements and maintain its structural integrity over time. Another impressive Roman structure is the aqueducts. These were a series of channels and bridges that were built to transport water from distant sources to cities and towns. The Romans were experts in water management, and their aqueducts were incredibly advanced for their time. Many of them are still standing today, and they're a testament to the Romans' engineering skills. The Roman Forum is the heart of ancient Rome and the center of political, economic, and religious life. Built in the 7th century BC, it was once home to some of the most important buildings in the Roman Empire, including the Temple of Saturn, the Temple of Vesta, and the Curia Julia. But how did these structures survive the centuries? First, let's talk about the materials that the Romans used in their construction. They were known for using a type of concrete called opus caementicium, which was made from a mixture of volcanic ash, lime, and water. This concrete was incredibly durable and resistant to erosion, which is one of the main reasons why so many Roman structures are still standing today. But it's not just the materials that made Roman structures so long-lasting. It's also the design and engineering behind them. The Romans were master builders and engineers, and they used advanced techniques such as arches, domes, and vaults to create structures that were not only beautiful, but also incredibly strong and stable. Did you know that the Romans were the first to use arches in their construction? They used arches to create bridges, aqueducts, and even entire buildings. They also used vaults and domes to create large open spaces. These architectural elements are still used today, and they're a testament to the Romans' ingenuity. Also, the Romans were the first to use concrete in their construction. They developed a type of concrete that was much stronger and more durable than anything that had been used before. This allowed them to build structures that were much larger and more complex than anything that had been built before. Finally, let's talk about the preservation of Roman structures. Many of these structures have been standing for over 2,000 years, and they're still in remarkable condition. This is due to a combination of factors, including the use of durable materials, advanced engineering, and the fact that many of these structures were built in remote locations where they were protected from the elements. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fun and engaging content. And as always, stay curious and keep exploring.